Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Devin.
And I'm Nori.
And this is the Humble Beginnings Podcast. Today's topic, how to achieve goals without getting burned out.
It's important to figure out if this is even the right path that you want to be on, if it's really your passion. When I first started to work, I was very unsure of what I wanted to do. And I kind of just wanted to jump into a job. I didn't really care what it was. I just wanted to jump straight into it and just get ready to work. That was kind of like our mindset for, like our family's mindset, kind of like we seen them jump into work.
I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong because it's really just about making money.
Yeah.
And just making money, that's not going to keep you happy.
I kind of didn't care that I had a passion for anything back then because I was so worried about getting a job and basically figuring out what to do with my life. I had no clue. I went into a few different categories of jobs actually, like it ranged. I was a janitor for a camp. Hated it. And then I went and I worked at a credit card company where I was on the phone, and I really didn't like it.
Very different.
Yeah, like it was completely different. And then I went and I started working at Sheets, a gas station. They call it a gas station diner thing, but
what they told us in the training was it's a restaurant that happens to sell gas.
It was a variety of what I was hopping around. I really had no goal. It was let me get some money and then let me go get an apartment or something. Like, that was just all I was caring about, was trying to build my money up. And I didn't care that I wanted to do other things. When it comes to jumping into things, it's important to look at it and ask yourself if this is truly your passion. Is this where you want to be at? And is this something that you want to do for the rest of your life?
That's suspicious.
Another important aspect of this is not overthinking before diving into it. Honestly, you will never feel completely ready to start anything because as humans, we like to feel comfortable, and going outside your comfort zone puts you in like a state of anxiety. For myself, before starting this, I guess there was feelings of like not knowing what was gonna happen. But for the most part, I was very excited. This is probably the first thing in my life that I felt like that excited about before starting, and like just constantly wanting to learn about it and not really being afraid of like what was going to happen next. Once I actually began, like took the first few steps and brought you along, I felt completely confident because I knew that with me liking to design things and you knowing how to edit videos and like that being your passion, I knew that coming together, like we couldn't be stopped.
When we did hop into it at first, it was very overwhelming for me because it was so brand new. Like he said that people don't like to go into something because they want to stay in their comfort space and they don't want to have that anxiety. But for us, it was good to have the anxiety because it was an excitement anxiety. It wasn't a, oh no, what am I gonna do? It was more like, wow, like we're really hopping into this right now. And we're really doing something we just talked about.
Another aspect of overthinking is like whenever you're already in it and you're thinking 12 steps ahead, take it one step at a time and put all your effort into making your current step work as best as possible. You can have strategies for down the line. Don't be focusing all your energy on levels you're not at yet.
If you're not ready for it, then don't overthink it. I kind of like look at things and like he said, 12 steps ahead, like that's where I'm at. When things start to happen, I'm thinking of every possible aspect and I don't let myself really enjoy it at first. It's just straight stressing out. If you are looking ahead too far, you're gonna be stressed, and the thing that you were planning on loving to do can turn into something else, all because of that overthinking.
I was guilty of this. Like after we first set up the brand and like we had our first few collections, first version of the website,
yeah,
and then we started to focus on social media. I was overthinking that a lot because it's like we would see only a few people watch this video or like this piece of content we put out. It's like you're thinking, does anybody want to watch this?
I totally understand that. I sit there and I think about it way too much, when you kind of have to think of it as, yeah, this may only reach this many people, but that's enough for you. Because if you just impact one person, that changes somebody else's life. You did something. So either you get 5 people or 500, it all is gonna matter eventually. Then I realized like the people that we're impacting right now, that's good enough because we're gonna start reaching out further soon. People that have seen our videos now, they will share them with somebody else. So instead of worrying so much about the views, the followers, and who's really looking in, just put your heart out there and put your passion out there, and people are gonna sweep in. It's not all about views and all that stuff. It's about what you're putting out and if you love it or not.
Yeah, I had to change my mindset on that to just focusing on providing value.
Yeah.
Because if you're not providing value, obviously nobody's going to show up.
Yeah. We've been through a lot of things that have helped us gain this knowledge to help everybody else. It kind of gets to the point where you have to put your love and passion before anything else. How we were at first when we were working jobs, we were just worried about money and not passion. We know that later on, all of our passion will collect some type of bills and stuff, but that does not matter right now. And we might be in hard positions here and there, but we're putting out things we love. We have this happiness with it. That's the biggest thing, is being happy. If you're not happy, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be very negative and it's not positive. Another thing to do is to basically have hobbies and to talk to other people instead of self-isolating and only worrying about that goal. I've been in that place where I have self-isolated and it was with something certain that I really like to do. But since I was so focused on that and not with spending time with my family, spending time with friends, or even doing other things that I love to do, I felt myself dwindling. I didn't want to do anything anymore. It's important to keep people around you, to enjoy things, and to not only focus on that overall goal. That may be your future, but if you think way too much into it, it's not going to be your happiness anymore. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you related to being burned out with your goals, make sure you comment below and let us know how you're feeling right now and what your main goal is.